Don't ever do Washington to California in 2 days.
That is a lot of driving.
Oh,
that is a lot of
driving.
seat time.
Yeah. Hi everybody, welcome to Astoria, Oregon. We are up at the very tip of the Oregon coast, and I think we got a pretty good video in store for you. We are heading down, hopefully, down to the California border. So we're going to take the Oregon coast, Highway 101, all the way from Astoria down to California. And as you can see across the bridge there, that's actually the state of Washington. That bridge actually crosses over into Washington. So that is the goal. I'm working on a little project where I'm trying to do a cinematic video of the Oregon coast. And so we're going to try to stop at some of our best, most spectacular spots on the coast and kind of show you guys and talk to you a little bit about them and where they're at. And that way, if you guys ever decide to come out this way, you'll be able to take a look at them and see them for yourselves. So hope you guys enjoy this one. If you're new to the channel, hope you guys think about subscribing. And for all you folks that have been following us for a while, thank you guys for your support. So we're in the small town of Warrenton, Oregon, which is just a little south of Astoria. And we're at the Fort Stevens State Park. And you can see behind us, that's a shipwreck of the Peter Iredale.
So it came ashore in 1906 on its way from Mexico to Portland. They were trying to get into the Columbia River, but high tides ended up making them come ashore. They tried to save it a couple weeks later, but it had listed and got stuck in the sand, and it's been here ever since.
So we've been coming to this thing probably for the last 20 years now, and every year it seems to deteriorate just a little bit more, but it's still a pretty neat thing to see. We're here low tide, so you can actually walk right up to it, as you can see those folks behind us doing. But a high tide is pretty neat too when it's actually in the water, especially if you get a nice sunset. It makes for some really cool photos. So today, unfortunately, we're here early, so we're not going to get the best photo, and the light's not great. And there's a guy just bombing down the beach. It's kind of nice here too. You can actually drive your vehicle on the beach here if you've got four-wheel drive. I've seen cars do it too, but
not smart.
Yeah, exactly. You see a lot of people get stuck too. But anyway, so that is the shipwreck of the Peter Iredale. All right, so we are down in Cannon Beach now. So a little bit further south than we were there in Warrenton. And we're here to see Haystack Rock, which is one of the big first formations that you come across. We're gonna run into a ton of these. They just get better and better as it goes. So that was Bay, and if you ever want to do some crabbing, that's some good crabbing. So we are now entering the town of Waldport. So we are really just about central Oregon coast now. So this is when it starts to get really beautiful. The further south you go, you just start to see these really cool rock formations. All right, good morning everybody. It is day 2, so we're heading down more southern today. So again, we're in Reedsport, which is about midway, a little bit further than midway down the coast, and things will start getting really good from here. Now we got just today, and then we're heading back up. So we got about 2.5 hours still to go south, and then driving that whole thing back up today. So it's going to be a pretty long day of driving again, but hopefully we'll be able to get some good shots. Hey, it's the Masked Marauder.
So I checked out, and since you no longer can have those awesome buffet breakfasts at your hotels, they have what's called grab and go. So I grabbed and I goed. I have no idea what's in here. We have a Danish.
Oh yeah, I love those. Really good for you.
Yogurt.
Oh.
Honey Nut Cheerios.
Oh snap.
Wow, look at this. A fruit cup.
Whoa.
And milk for your cereal.
Man, 200 bucks of good stuff.
Not quite the, you know, bacon and sausage and eggs and what, waffles. Waffles are always my favorite. I miss waffles this morning. Oh well, it is what it is.
You look awesome in that mask.
I like it. It's the new me. And now hand sanitize. Welcome to beautiful Bandon.
So we are down in a little bit south of Reedsport now. Went through the town of Coos Bay. We went through Coos Bay, right?
Yep.
And then down to Bandon. These rock formations in the ocean. And it's just beautiful. Today we just have these really beautiful blue skies. And normally for photography you want to have some, you know, either sunrise or sunset and then have maybe some clouds for some color. But for a day of just exploring and wanting to go out and see everything, you couldn't ask for a better day. So anyway, so we'll show you around Bandon, and then I'm going to take a couple shots from here, and then we're going to start heading down a little bit further. I think we probably have another hour or maybe more to get down to the Samuel H. Boardman scenic area, and you won't believe that area. All right, can you hear me now? This is your Verizon commercial. So we are now down on the beach, and it's amazing down here. You just don't get views like this really anywhere else. There's literally maybe 3 other couples, and I think it's about 9 o'clock in the morning right now. And you know, if we're closer to the northern part, we're closer to Portland. Yesterday, as you saw, the beach was full of people, even early in the morning. So definitely a lot more peaceful down here and more beautiful to boot.
Starfish right there. When it goes.
Watch out! Oh, we're getting it from the side too!
There's starfish there and there's starfish over there.
Yeah, so if you come during low tide, of course, then you can walk out pretty much all these and see all the sea anemones. Sea anemones? Not sea enemies. The sea enemies. Anemones. What the heck is the word?
Anemone.
Anemone.
Anemone?
What a stupid word. Yeah, now you don't even know.
Sea anemone. I've always said anemone, but I mean,
but yeah, if you come out during low tide, then of course you're going to see a lot of really cool sea creatures, which is pretty neat. But right now, these waves are just, they're starting to come in, so we might have missed our chance. Go, go, go.
There's a whole bunch of starfish.
Oh, cool.
And then right here, look at these bright green.
Oh, neat. So we're just walking around some of these rocks, and as you can see, they got little tunnels you can go through as well. Fortunately, all I've got is my hiking boots on. I've got some water boots up in the truck, but that's a good mile away, but it's pretty cool. As long as you come do it at the right time and not get swept away into the ocean. Right. Kim is basically like a kid in a candy store here. I'm not sure I've ever seen anybody that enjoys trying to find sea creatures or whatever. We found a, what was it, sea lion. Found a cool cave with a bunch of water splashing through. And then this girl's just walking around looking for whatever she can find. Isn't that true?
It is true. I mean, if you look at this is just thousands upon thousands of sea anemones. You just think from far away it just looks like a bumpy rock, but put the camera on it. It's nuts.
One bit of advice, if you come to the Oregon coast, wear a wind jacket. Right, babe?
Yeah.
Because it, at any time, can go from no wind to like 30-mile-an-hour wind. Almost blew my hat off. The sand is hitting my shin so hard it actually kind of hurts. That's pretty funny. Okay, that's definitely an ocean view. We've never done this before.
I'm glad they wrote on the pavement. So they followed the sign.
Yeah, they write on the pavement, ocean view, and then you pop out here. So we're in Port Ortford now, which is south of Bandon, still heading south. And we didn't even know. Oh, this is when it starts to get really cool around
we cover all around.
I do remember
it,
that.
but being able to see it from this view.
Yeah, this is really cool.
Amazing.
Hey, what's the problem?
It's a little windy. Hey, look, I got a bag with my name on it.
Hi, Kim.
Hi.
What do you got there?
I got lunch. Give me hand sanitizer first. Hand sanitizer.
And here's the question: where are we supposed to eat it? I guess we'll eat.
Back where we were.
No, I guess we could eat inside. No, the point is, it's like 30-mile-an-hour winds. I'm not going
in
out.
The truck.
Yeah,
but
in the truck.
Somewhere with a view.
All right, so we're gonna eat inside the vehicle because it's so windy out here that it would be nice to eat out somewhere, but at this point we would blow away.
Our food would disappear.
So we got some tuna melt, which will be delish, and some coleslaw. All right, so just like that, the food's gone.
And it was about just that quick.
Look how quick we ate it. Yeah, whatever you see on video, that probably is about how fast we scarfed it, because it's 12:30, and Kim just reminded us that we still have over 5 hours to get home, and we're not even down at the bottom yet.
Right, we're still heading south.
So we're trying. But anyway, that Porthole,
Porthole Cafe.
Porthole Cafe in Gold Beach is fantastic. Their tuna melt is great. I would almost make a trip all the way down here for that. They say it's fresh caught tuna, so they never can the tuna. And it makes sense considering they're right here on the ocean. So if you're, when we came down here, we were looking for places to eat, and there just wasn't a ton of options because it is a really small city, but that cafe is pretty good. Family owned operation, I'm sure too, which is even better. So, all right, so we're just driving along, and we see some people pulled off on the side, and unfortunately going too fast, and so we couldn't pull over. And so I told Kim, I said, hey, on the next turnout that you get, just turn out and let's see what we can see. And you walk along, you park in this little gravel spot, and then there just happened to be a little trail. We had no idea what it led to. And then we get there, and there's this. So we just crossed into the Samuel H. Boardman Scenic Corridor. So this is probably the most beautiful section of the whole Oregon coast, in our opinion. We've only been here one time prior, but it's unbelievable. So the first stop on the tour of the Samuel H. Boardman is Arch Rock. We are here at the Natural Bridges. And this is probably the most photographed spot on the whole Oregon coast, at least the southern Oregon coast. For people that get down here, this is a place where all the professional photographers will come.
So if you can see down there, the far left, so there's two holes, but the taller one on the far left, you look directly above it, you can kind of see a flattened out area, and that's for a semi-trail. So people go down there, they'll have people sit on that and then take photos from up here, which is crazy.
Really cool trail though. You see a lot of people on Instagram and stuff, they want to get that shot. And so
you usually see them like wearing like bright red or something, so they really stand out because they are so far away from up here. But yeah, not a shot we're going to be providing.
All right, so other than the California border, this is our last stop, Harris Beach State Park. And it's pretty crowded today, considering it is like, I don't know, 70-some degrees at the Oregon coast. So again, we're really close to the Oregon, California border here, so a lot of folks from California coming up as well. But again, another beautiful beach. And then we'll be heading down to California border, and then we're gonna skip over and take I-5 back up because we still have
5 hours and 50 minutes to get home.
Oh gosh, 6 hours. Dang.
But what's cool about Harris Beach is there's a campground here, and there's some of the spots that actually back, I mean, you're a little bit higher up on the hill, but this is your view.
Yeah. Kim, look out behind you. It's a big freaking dinosaur.
It's Kimmy.
Yeah, it's a T-Rex.
Kimmy with her short arms.
Where are we?
We're at the prehistoric gardens. Somewhere between, let's see, Brookings and Bandon.
Cool place if you want to play someplace to bring the kids as you're traveling down the coast. All right, for all of you that stuck around through this video.
Hang on.
We're four-buying. Little change of plans. We are basically at the California border, but it wants us to head
make a sharp left turn now.
60 miles east on the redwood forest, and then head north. And time-wise, it's about 10 minutes faster, but it adds about 65 miles to the trip because we can jump over to I-5 and then head up from there. But have to cross the California border, go through Border Patrol. Not that we're got a bunch of meth and cocaine or anything in our truck.
We're not scared of Border Patrol, I promise.
It's just, what if you get stopped and they want to search a car for whatever reason, and then you got to deal with all that. So yeah, it just seems it's a more beautiful drive going back up the coast most of the way back into Reedsport where we spent the night last night, and then we can cross back over. So we think that's, well, not think, we're doing it. Yep. So anyway, we appreciate you guys sticking around this long. Hope you guys enjoyed the Oregon coast all the way from Washington to California in 2 days. Don't ever do Washington to California in 2 days.
That is a lot of driving.
Oh,
that is a lot of seat time.
Yeah, a lot of seat time. Especially Kim. She's been doing all the driving because I've been not feeling great. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. If it's your first time here, we appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. Hope you got a lot out of the video. If you have any questions at all about the Oregon coast, we can answer pretty much anything for you. We've been not up and down this section 100 times, but the middle and northern part of the coast we've been 100 times. So we know everything there, all the good stops, all the good places to camp, all that kind of stuff. So anyway, thank you guys very much, and we will see you next time. Safe travels. Oh yeah, gun it.
He hit his brakes.
No,
I could go.
But you didn't use safe travels.
No, safe travels, because I'm going 90 past in the gun.
Hey, you're still there? You are a true...
So are we.
You are a true fan, and we appreciate you. It is 8:30 p.m.
On the dot.
And we just pulled into our house.
And we left at 7 a.m. yesterday.
And we do have to work tomorrow. Oh man, don't ever take a trip from Washington to California and then basically back up to Washington, because we're only a couple, we're like 20 miles from Washington. Right. But anyway, as a special bonus, I'll throw on some photos for you guys of some sunsets or something.
Nice. I'm sure they thank you very much.
Good night. We're going to sleep well. Hope you do too. Bye-bye.